How pimp is this lighting?
Pimp!
No.
Much better. Yeah, if this lighting were an actor, it would be Hugh Jackman. Let me just say that all of my friends have picked up on the fact that we are obsessed with Hugh Jackman. I was hanging out with Jen yesterday, and she was like, if you and Anne lived in the same city as Hugh Jackman, you would stalk him. Key point, not just me, Jen even knew enough to throw you into that accusation. I was like, no we wouldn't. We would just go places where we knew he would be and hang out there until he arrived. She was like, let me just look up the definition of stalking for you in the English dictionary. So I'm so excited about this project, and let me just explain to you why. Since the beginning, we've pretty much been partners in crime. Like, let's go back to fan fiction, where I would throw in references that I knew only you would understand, and everyone else was like,
Bambeeotch? What does that even mean? Oh, her grammar is just so poor.
in your stories, you would have killed someone off that I didn't expect you to kill off. So then I would write like a 50-page review on your story, like, after that came role-playing, and it was you who came to me and was like, there's this new site that I'm at, you should come and join and check it out. And I was like, what's role-playing? Can you believe that there was ever a time in our lives where we did not know what role-playing was? So then Twilight Memories happened, and we became partners in crime in that. So basically, our crime partnership is actually you doing something and then me copying you because I think it's cool.
GMVs.
So now that vlogging has kind of become the new thing, I think it's extremely exciting that we're doing another partnership in crime. However, I know that you're feeling a little bit nervous because you've never tried to do a vlog before, and it can feel kind of awkward to sit and talk into your webcam while there are people walking outside the door wondering what the heck you're doing. So, I have compiled a couple steps that you can take to become a successful vlogger. Step 1 is to have large, lopsided breasts. Step 1. Now, it's also really helpful if you're a really hot Asian. Please subscribe. Step 3 is to be a really attractive gay man who's very savvy about hair and clothing and interior design. Step 4 is to sound really smart and opinionated about something. I think that kids should not be allowed to chew gum in the classroom because sometimes they can forget that they have mouths, and then they'll like swallow the gum and then they'll choke. But since I don't have any cleavage, and not all Asian people use chopsticks, and I don't really know any gay men who wear perfume, and the majority of these vlogs will probably be about Charleka and Hugh Jackman, maybe you should disregard all those tips and remember that no matter what you do, what I do is probably going to be 5 times more embarrassing. Now, down to business. I have a couple of questions for you to answer in a vlog. If you ever decide that you want to do a vlog, maybe you can look to these questions for something to talk about. I stole these questions, actually. I'm not original enough to come up with them by myself. I stole them from Michael Buckley, who does What the Buck Show. He's awesome. And on his personal channel, Prawn785, every so often he does something called Game Day, where he looks up questions and he answers them, and he asks his viewers to answer them. So, I'm gonna get some good ones. Question 1. Would you kill a butterfly for 1 week of vacation? I have a feeling, given your love for bugs, that I know the answer to this one. Question 2. Would you add a year onto your life by taking off a year of someone else's? So let's say hypothetically that death comes up to your door and he tells you that you're going to die right now, but you can kill off somebody who would otherwise live another year so that you can live another year yourself, if that makes sense. Would you kill? Would you kill? Number 3, can you urinate in front of somebody else? You don't have to answer that one if you don't want to. But like some people when they go into bathrooms, they're like, I can't. Like I know people who like have to turn the water on when they go to the bathroom so that people can't hear them. Or some people are like physically incapable of using public bathrooms. So, can you urinate in front of other people? Question 4: are you good at asking for and accepting help? That's an interesting one. Would you consider yourself, is it easy for you to ask people for help? And if people offer you help without them asking, is it easy? Or how hard is it for you and why? Question 5. If there was a public execution, would you be able to watch? Me, I would kill a butterfly for a week's vacation. Hands down. Like all expenses paid. Yeah. Okay, maybe if it was like the last butterfly of its species before it was going to go extinct, I would probably not kill a butterfly. But if it was just like a little thing going by and it was like, if you kill that, I'll send you to Jamaica for a week. Thank you. Would you add 1 year to your life by taking 1 year from someone else's? That one's tricky. Maybe. It's hard. Because part of me is like, you should be noble and not do that. And then another part of me is like, if I had to die right then and I could give an extra year. I think in the end, no. Because then on top of like killing someone else, which is just awful, on top of that, you would spend that whole year knowing that you were going to die. So in one way that might be good because you could feel like no reservations and you can just bungee jump and do whatever you've been too scared to do before because you know you're going to die anyway. But on the other hand, you could just like feel the time ticking away. That would bother me. So no, probably not. 3, can you urinate in front of someone else? Yes, I have no problem. In a bathroom, in the woods, hell, it's a bodily function. Number 4, are you good at asking for and accepting help? Am I? I think so. I think I have trouble asking for help, like not in the, like it's not a pride thing for me. I just like really hate to like inconvenience other people usually. Like I just feel really awkward having to ask for help. It depends. Like if it's a friend, that's fine, but if it's someone I don't really know very well, I always feel really bad asking for help. Accepting help, hey, if people want to be like, I'll do this for you, I'm like, okay, good. If there was a public execution, would I watch it? No. I can't really go any more to it than that, just then it's something I wouldn't really want to watch. For some people, I guess it would be closure, so I can understand that, but, or maybe if it was someone really famous and historical, you would want to say that you would witness that, but I would just, it's not something that I would want to put into my memory. So, those are the questions. You can answer them, or you could not answer them. You can talk about whatever you want. Those are just some ideas. And I hope that you come home soon, because I'm bored, and I've already read all of JM and Saved Alone today. So, yeah, that's all.